Hey class, welcome to 112 Online. Looking forward to working with you all this semester. My name is Louis Nenny and I am your instructor. What I wanted to do first was kind of just go over the concept of the class, and there should be a navigation video that can help you bounce around and get to what you need to get to. But I am, like I said, looking forward to working on it. So I've got the 112 class here, and what you'll need to do is everything kind of functions through the weekly folders, and with 112 I've got it set up so that everything's 2 weeks. A lot of things we do, it would be choppy if we did it just once. So make sure you pay attention. If something's an assignment and it needs to be done in week 1, I label it week 1 within that folder. And if it's week 2, it's within there. It's the same thing. So for example, in week 1, you've got an introduction, which is an attendance assignment. It's labeled as such. And in week 2, you've got another one that's a summary assignment. So one's a discussion board, one's a piece of homework. As long as both of those are done, you should get full credit for attendance. And attendance is very important online. It's important you understand how attendance works. So you'll go to that weekly folder and click on everything, and it should be good to go. With the 112 class, you're learning argumentation. So, we'll look at the rhetorical fallacies, we'll look at a lot of different things, and you'll learn to write an essay and use your own basic understanding of certain topics, but support them with research. One thing I find difficult is a lot of times people get upset because they say, how am I supposed to write a research or write an argumentative essay without stating my own opinion? Well, the fact of the matter is, simply by picking and choosing the facts you wish to use, you are supporting your own opinion, thereby I know it, right? So if you go and do research that explains to me why cigarettes are the worst thing in the world and cause lung cancer, I get how you think about it, because if you wanted to tell me that cigarettes didn't cause lung cancer, I then understand your opinion. So it's not a matter of what your opinion is based on what you say, right? Because we don't write in first or second person by the time you get to 112. We're writing solely in third person, research kind of understanding, and that's it. So you should have the text. If you bought it online, if you bought it at the bookstore and got the Revel code, there's an access code there. You can hop into it. It's just under the required textbooks. You should be able to hop right in. If not, I'll do a tutorial on how to get in. You've also got access to Pearson Writer, which is a great tool. I linked that tool in there too, so you can look at it. It kind of keeps you from going all over the place. And that's your first assignment, your first real assignment anyway, is to summarize an article from Pearson Writer. So anyway, I like 112. I think it's a class that has a lot more grit to it than maybe 111. So I like it. We'll learn MLA, look at APA, and this will help you get through any class where you have to write from now on. All right? Okay, on a personal level, like I said, my name's Louis Nenny. I'm your instructor, but I have a personal life. I'm married. My wife's name's Erin. She is a singer as well as a couple other things she does. And she keeps very busy. She's got my 3 boys at home as well, until school starts anyway. I have 2 twin boys. They're almost 8. They'll be in 2nd grade, Jackson and Brady. And then I added one recently, if that's how you say it. My other son, Grayson's about to be 1 year old on the 26th. I love my boys. We have good times. That's how I spend most of my free time. You can imagine that, and reading and watching stuff on Netflix. So that's kind of where I am. Also a big sports nut, but not everybody loves sports, so I understand. All right, so I wanted to make one thing clear. We do these discussion boards, and I don't generally participate in the discussion boards. I might pop in from time to time if things are going horribly awry. But I don't want to interject my own voice, because I want your discussions to be pretty genuine and candid. And you guys kind of give me something I don't get in a seated class, and that's a discussion. Because sometimes, in a seated class, everyone kind of stares at me and tries to wait for me to move on, or maybe they don't even stare at me. They just kind of stare at the ground, right? Well, anyway, so I do enjoy them, and once everything's been done through the week and I've got it accessed, I'll get all 3 and I'll give you your feedback. That's how you'll know. Grades are 3 parts. You've got 3 larger essays and some smaller homeworky stuff that will be assigned as well. Like I said, I give everything to you in the weekly folders as you need it. If you want to get way ahead, there's a major essay folder. You can be thinking about it, but truth be told, I wouldn't get too far ahead, because until I explain it, you may not understand what I'm looking for. So, don't try to jump too far ahead if you don't need to. All right, I think that's about it. Like I said, 112 is a good class. I think you'll like it if you're into argumentation or anything like it. If you don't have an opinion, you're going to need to start developing opinions. We live in a society where opinions are not real popular about anything. Um, People are almost offended by you being offended, or they're offended by you having an opinion. You can't win. So this class is going to help us just think about some little things in the discussion boards. All right. I'm in Smith building. If you ever need to come stop by and talk to me, if you need to see the face, right, feel free. If you need to email me, use your Outlook, you can do it. It's new, but it's great. You get free access to all the Word products and Microsoft products, and you'll like it. So no Google Docs, no Google Docs. But basically, that's where we stand. And if you need to email me, feel free to always do so. And lastly, I wouldn't call me unless I'm in my office. I generally don't get that information very quickly. So email or face-to-face would be the best way to do it. All right. If you ever have any questions, like I said, let me know. I'm here. If you need any help, feel free to ask. Find a friend in the class, whatever you can do. And if you need me, find me. Thanks. Y'all have a good semester.